Do not attempt to read the minds of your pets without the proper training or equipment. Please consult with local authorities before engaging in any mind-reading or thought activities.
Hi, I'm Patrice Ryan. I'm a pet psychic.
I know. A show about a pet psychic? I know what you're thinking. Believe me, I'm in the same boat. I can't believe I'm doing a show about a pet psychic. But this one's going to be different. I promise. Take a look.
Am I kidding? People always ask me, they think I'm crazy because I said I communicate with animals, but to me it's really normal. I communicate with animals and people alike. To me there really is no difference between the two.
When's the last time you got laid?
I'm not answering that question.
Patrice, she's a pet psychic, yeah. She talks to dogs, but she can't get a man. 'Cause she's Patrice, the pet psychic, yeah. Patrice.
PPP.
PPP. On this episode of Patrice, the Pet Psychic, we'll set Patrice up on a blind date.
Hello? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. I told you I met his dog first, right?
We'll find out how Patrice became a pet psychic. The red box, please, red box.
I didn't want people to think I was crazy. Surprise!
But first, let's see what kind of problems a pet psychic has to deal with at work.
She's telling me about brownies, so I knew someone had to be making them or eating them. She snooches. Oh, that's okay.
A dog who eats brownies. Let's start with something a little more challenging. You've heard about the dog eating the homework, right?
Oh, you want to see where Cosmo is eating the house? Cosmo is a puppy. Cosmo's now just over 2.
She's wild, she's crazy, she does somersaults in the grass.
She loves to chew things. And I built a dog run over on the side of the house. She got all the way through the side of this. She did all the way from here, all the way down to the ground.
She likes to bite on stuff, especially the house.
My wife calls me and says, "What's Cosmo doing in the house?" I don't know. I didn't let her in. She'd eaten a hole right through.
What is that house made of?
Some sort of composite board, and the insulation is just cardboard, and then the same paneling on the inside, and she just goes right through it.
And that's not all.
See, I used to have beautiful timed sprinklers, which gave me a beautiful lush green lawn year-round. Now, as you can see, Cosmo's eating through that.
Dog Whisperer is overbooked, so who are you going to call?
Patrice and I have been friends for a long, long time.
I don't think we've seen each other at least like 12 years.
Just bumped into her at a coffee house.
I look up and it's Mike Moynihan.
And said, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Yes, I'm a pet psychic.
I've never heard of a pet psychic before.
I know you didn't know that then, but you know, I have been all my whole life.
How did Patrice become a pet psychic?
Before Patrice started doing this,
Yeah, I was going to say he doesn't like it there.
she was doing this. No, she wasn't a Flock of Seagulls lead singer
I was a hair model in the 80s, you know.
with a big secret.
I just remember always knowing what animals were thinking, because I loved animals, but we didn't have any when I was little, but neighbors did, so I would go to their house and play the puppies, and it seemed so natural to me to know what they were thinking, what they were feeling, what they wanted. I think the first animal that I remember really communicating with were these puppies that were next door. There was a whole litter of them. The one that I remember the most was actually the mother, and her feeling sad when the puppies were actually given away. She later developed some health issues and, you know, became quite depressed about it.
Stop that. I hate it when they try to manipulate your emotions with music. I'm sorry. Go on, Patrice.
So I would try to tell the owner what the dog was thinking. Her name was Hazel. I remember Hazel just looking at me like, you know, it was almost like she said like I didn't know what I was talking about. So I found that to be hurtful because I was trying to help the dog who I knew was in pain, and, you know, like she wouldn't listen to me.
No more.
From that point on, I tried to remain more quiet because I just found that my voice wasn't being heard.
My fingers!
I didn't want people to think I was weird.
So some people think she's weird. You're thinking she's cute. Why do you have to set her up on a blind date?
Who would have thought that being a pet psychic would be like a turnoff for men? Jerron even asked me today, like, why would I have trouble dating if I'm psychic? Well, the one I told you about, the email one, never heard from him. And then the cute one that I told you about, we spoke a few times. I left a message Saturday and haven't heard back from him. No, I can't get out of the gate. I don't know what goes through their heads. I'm not a mind reader. Maybe I should be, though.
I thought you were a mind reader.
You know, I'm still a girl. I mean, I still don't know, you know, what a guy's thinking, where is it coming from, why didn't you call? Guys, they try to act like they're okay with it, like they're all open and curious about it, but the more they sit with it, you know, and then their friends chime in and say, dude, she's gonna know what you're thinking.
It ain't easy. Ask any pet psychic.
Actually, I just started dating someone I went to high school with. I was in the same grade.
Okay, bad example.
But I hadn't dated in, God, a long time. A couple years. It doesn't work with us. We're too emotionally involved in our own lives. Our psychic ability doesn't really work for us.
See, I told you.
I would like to be in a relationship.
Let's lose the pet psychic blues and find her a guy.
I date a cute girl. I don't know. I mean, the pet psychic thing isn't on my list of items.
No, definitely not.
Absolutely not. I don't know. Nobody reading my mind but me.
Not my type at all. Is she into crystals?
Sure. Are you into crystals?
Not particularly, no. Only when I'm in Santa Fe.
So we tried a different approach.
I'm Brian, I'm 38.
He's got a pet, he's single, and most importantly, he's not going to find out she's a pet psychic until he's out on the date. What do you look for in a woman?
Humor. Good looks. Honesty.
You seem much younger than 37.
Good, because I'm 39.
They gotta be fun.
I like somebody who's fun.
Attractive. Attractive would be nice. Someone that's, I don't know, good looking. Probably the strangest thing I look for first is teeth.
But what's the most important thing?
I love women with a sense of humor.
Sense of humor is really high for me.
We'll see who really has a sense of humor when we sneak Brian's dog over to Patrice's house.
The dog is a good inclination as to what kind of person the owner would be.
We'll find out how a mysterious red box helped Patrice come out of the closet. Red box, please. Red box.
So then, you know, I became known as a pet psychic.
And we'll see the pet psychic at work.
Come save my house. My dog's eating it.